And welcome back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Last time, we finished up Chapter 2, got the Time Stone, finished up Chapter 3, and got something that decidedly was not a Infinity Gem. What is it? We'll find out right now. Because we only beat the final boss of Chapter 3, we didn't actually wrap it up.
If that isn't one of your Infinity Stones, then what the hell is it?
Never seen anything like it before. Some sort of isotopic ore, maybe? But without running a few tests,
We can't waste our time on that. Not when the other stones are still out there.
We gotta see cutscene.
I won't let you down! At least I hope not. Just say the magic word.
This captain is ready for action.
you wanted a Spider-Man? Well, you got one.
That sure was a whole lot of nonsense.
When isn't it, partner? You know, this cosmic stuff isn't really our strong suit.
Says the guy who got powers by plunging his fist into the heart of a dragon. Way I see it, we don't got much of a choice. We can't defend streets that have been wiped from existence.
You make a valid point. So, where does this epic quest take us next?
I was just wondering the same thing.
You can't have it. It's mine now. Who cares? What's really important is what it does. And if it could turn that walking tub of vanilla frosting into a formidable foe, just imagine what it could do to a finely tuned specimen like yours truly. Admit it, you already did, and you liked it.
I have served my purpose here. I shall take my leave now. Unlike the others you found in this place, I'm no defender of the innocent. What use could you heroes possibly have for an assassin? Then you might require someone willing to bloody their hands? I understand, and I accept. For now.
There's something about the Kingpin's crystal. I don't know, but just being close to it, I felt my senses were twice as acute as normal. It might give us the extra boost we need, if it's safe. That's not something I think we want to learn the hard way. We need to find a way to test it.
Mission accepted.
Reporting for duty. The son of Odin shall answer your prayers.
Alright, no one else. Answer.
So, what'd I miss?
Yeah, sorry about that. Not every tip pans out, but at least it's still nice and shiny, right? 1. Something turned up over at the Hellfire Club. That place gets kinda freaky though, even for me. Maybe it's better if I scout it out alone first. I've got Luke on speed dial, so I'll keep you posted. In the meantime, you want me to take the Kingpin's gem to the pawn shop for you? Well, if you change your mind, I know a guy. So, that was my first official ninja temple. That's something, right?
I guess.
Why so glum, chum?
All of this is just so much bigger than us. I mean, I can barely do my own laundry. Stopping cosmic annihilation is a bit outside my comfort zone.
Then, you probably should be glad that you have friends who have done this kind of thing before on your team.
Wait, does that mean we're...
Sure, at least for today. Go ahead, say it. You know you want to.
Say what?
Avengers Assemble, baby!
You are such a nerd.
Meanwhile,
the tests all check out. These are definitely the real deal. Genuine Infinity Stones, jam-packed with endless cosmic energy. They grant near omnipotent abilities to whoever holds them. Which leads me to an extremely important question.
Vision just shows up.
Can I keep them?
I believe that the stones are safer in containment than in anyone's hands. Especially yours.
Remind me to program more fun into you, Viz.
I will be certain to add that to the top of my task list. After we discuss my analysis of this other unusual crystal.
You guys are probably going to want to take a look at these readings.
Fine. Someone with good ready to press play.
A wise choice.
I am ready.
Hey, what's up? A few times, yeah. They're as powerful as their name makes them sound. If they're here on Earth, it's a safe bet that villains everywhere will be scrambling to get their hands on them. You better believe it. We can't let it happen.
What do you want? Yeah, they're shiny and they make you stronger, but not as strong as Hulk. Puny Banner could probably tell you, but he's not here right now. And Hulk doesn't really care. No, but point Hulk in the right direction and he'll smash anyone who gets in the way. Good. Leave Hulk alone until it's time to smash.
Yes? If I did, they certainly wouldn't reveal that information for free. So unless you have a bank account you're willing to empty, we'll need another option. I may have been raised in the Red Room, but it's been a long time since I practiced what they teach. We'll find the stones, but we'll do it the right way. As heroes.
Permission to speak, soldier. We've got ourselves quite a team already. And until we know what's really going on here, we'd only risk compromising the missions our allies are already on. When the time comes, rest assured, our friends will answer the call. It's what real heroes do.
Let me guess. You got burning questions that only I can answer. Well, go ahead.
I look at Tony's face in this game and just go, Oh god. And I remember how he looked in Marvel Infinite. It's like, oh, there's like a night and day difference here.
Good question. I imagine when Star-Lord and his crew used the Space Stone to travel to Earth, the other stones hitched a ride. That's how the Time Stone ended up in the Goblin's cell. I'd imagine so. I've already started scanning the area for other cosmic energy signatures. Hopefully, we can find them before someone less heroic does. You can start by talking to Vision about the Kingpin's crystal. If anyone can analyze what the heck that thing is, other than me, of course, it's our resident Android Avenger. No problem. If you need me, I'll be over here ogling the objects of immeasurable power.
You do that. Oh, good. Let's move.
Just say the magic word.
Mission accepted.
Reporting for duty. The son of Odin shall answer your prayers.
My analysis on the Kingpin's crystal is nearly complete, but it has raised a number of new questions. No, while it exhibits similar properties to the stones, this is something else entirely. It is a cubic form of neutronium aligned in 8 atom clusters. I believe our ally, the Black Panther, once found a similar specimen and dubbed it ISO 8.
ISO 8, a material that really shows up really in Marvel games.
ISO 8 crystallization should naturally occur wherever there are large expenditures of cosmic energy. We should look for more gems like this whenever Infinity Stones and other objects of immense power are in play. In theory, it could be used to enhance our own natural abilities. Further testing may be necessary to... That is curious. Perimeter scans reveal no external threats to Avengers Tower.
How do we know it's external?
Suddenly, less worried about external threats and more concerned about the ones in here.
Could the Infinity Stones be acting of their own accord?
It's not the stones. I'm picking up another signal. Something familiar. Jarvis, I need you to amplify this frequency and trace it back to... Jarvis?
I cannot access the tower's operating system either, Iron Man. If our mainframe has been compromised, we are no longer safe in our own home.
Then I guess it's a good thing I own about a dozen others.
How glorious it must be to be Tony Stark.
You know what? It is. It really is.
They seem to agree.
My drones? They shouldn't have been activated on their own. Help me shut them down, team. Aye.
Got you covered.
We should be able to manually reboot the tower's defenses sector by sector if we enter the Avengers priority override code into these terminals.
Copy that.
Yeah, a lot of these missions are just gonna be, or a lot of these missions in this area are gonna be essentially timing based. You have to, the enemies can't really kill, so you have to get through the
initiated.
activate.
Since the ion drones are linked to the lab's mainframe, this should neutralize them.
Mankind had its chance to rule Avengers. But this world is long overdue an upgrade.
Ultron Sigma, wait a minute.
We must act quickly if we hope to free Avengers Tower from Ultron's control. Ultron's source code is being broadcast at unusually strong levels, even for him. He must have enhanced himself once again in order to boost his signal. We restored control to the lab with the override code. If you can locate other interface terminals throughout the tower, we should be able to regain command, one room at a time. I'm sorry, my friends, but I must remain linked to this terminal to search for other ways to purge Ultron's code from the main system. Perhaps the ISO 8 could be of some help in my efforts. However, I will gladly help to coordinate your mission from here. Best of luck, my friends. I will be watching over you.
We continued Vision's research on the ISO 8. I think you're gonna like.
So yeah, now we can equip party members with ISO 8. They're essentially just like small buffs.
What we found. Just detected another anomaly in your area.
Bit of an unsubtle hint there, game, but alright. Yeah, some of these Infinity Trials are just beat a certain amount of enemies, and those are usually good for leveling.
Shield
I can sense the darkness inside
Level up. Shield down. Level up. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Shield dash. This one is freedom, my friends. Shield dash. Shield dash.
Time to face the magic.
Shield dash. Down for the count.
Got you covered. Not.
I have found a means to evolve machine-kind beyond our programming, making humanity obsolete. Prepare to be removed from service permanently.
Access to the next sector is currently obstructed. You will need to enter the override code into the nearest interface terminal.
Shield Shield dash! Shield dash! Shield dash!
Got you covered.
Level up. Tower systems restored to 25% functionality.
Where am I going? Oh, I guess I go right.
Iron Man's armors were designed to aid us against our enemies, not to become enemies themselves.
I have felled hordes 1,000 times this size.
Trying video games is making it very hard for me to do that though.
Return to the fray.
Shield dash. Shield
There we go.
Level tower systems restored to 40% functionality.
Hey, Avengers. This is the Wasp. I'd love to join the fun, but I'm currently locked down in the main living quarters. If you happen to have a second to swing by and set me free, that'd be swell.
Affirmative.
We must forge ahead.
I'll stick with this team for now just to get some more consistent leveling.
I figured that hacking our systems was only the first stage of the attack. Now we're on set is double up. Good thing I'm in the mood to crack open some metal heads.
Away now, my friend.
Shield dash. This one
Well,
for
I can
friend,
alter
my
this
friend.
outcome. Got you covered.
Something is amiss in the training facility. Please proceed with caution.
Alright, this one. So they're fake, yeah. Where's
Systems restored to 55% functionality. The doors to the living quarters should now be unlocked. Proceed quickly. The Wasp requires immediate assistance.
Let's move out.
got ourselves a big problem here, gang. Thankfully, I've got a little solution.
This is a private Avengers party. No crashers allowed.
Sean and I go way back. His sentries have never seemed this alive. Vision, if you're not too busy, you might want to scan these guys for abnormal energy readings. No such thing as a lazy morning for an Avenger.
I got shield.
We need to pull the plug on these rust buckets.
Shield down.
That was tougher than I expected. What's the buzz? Oh, thanks for the assist. That many Ultrons is a challenge, even for a founding Avenger. You bet. Not even a ripped seam. Which is a good thing, because I just spent a fortune redesigning this costume. It's complicated. But let's just say he's from the side of the family that isn't invited to be in holiday photos anymore. Please. I've been an Avenger since day one. There's no chance I'm jumping ship now, even with an evil robot army ripping up our home. I'm ready if you are.
This area of the tower is now secure. Please continue.
What's the buzz?
Finally, someone with good taste.
A wise choice.
I am ready.
Move to the next interface terminal at once.
Unlike Ultimate Alliance 1, I don't really know where there's dialogue.
Aye, but 'tis not the first time, nor shall it be the last. When those who oppose us strike, they tend to aim for the heart. We would have words with him. Strong words.
So that was pretty cool. Saving the day, I mean. Not the part with the robots destroying the Avengers home. Are you kidding? She's a legend. That lady was saving the world before I could even walk. Not to fangirl out or anything, but I totally want to be her when I grow up. Sorta, but she gets her powers from Pym particles, and I got mine from my Inhuman DNA. So that's kind of like saying Medusa and Wolverine are the same because they both have way too much hair.
It's always...
Look, I maybe...
Oop, I didn't do anything.
Sure thing! Would you mind...
There we go.
So, are you kidding? Sorta, but... Look, I may be pretty smart when it comes to all things science-y, but when it comes to crazy murder bots, I've got a feeling the Avengers have a bit more experience. Sure thing! Would you mind if I include this conversation in my latest Avengers fanfic?
Part of me is sort of glad that they started leaning away from not only like the human stuff but also like the weird fanaticism she has with the Avengers. I mean, it worked for the time. It doesn't really work as well now.
I hope this is important. Right now. We all.
Okay, so it looks like something.
I hope. Right now, we follow Vision's orders and get the tower back under our control. Once that's done, then we move on to Ultron. We always do. No matter how many duplicate bodies he builds, we found a way to crush them all every time.
Now here. Chair. So...
Just say the magic word.
Reporting for duty. The son of Odin shall answer your prayers.
I'm detecting strong energy readings directly outside of the tower. This may be the next wave in Ultron's attack. Keep heading towards the helipad.
Affirmative.
Right, I forgot about one of the Wasp has just drop random objects.
Well,
you know, like
even if it survives Ultron's attack, I'm scrapping it after this and putting it in a Zen garden.
Quite impressive.
Systems restored to 65% functionality.
Blue shields are gone, but not the green ones. Now we have to figure out back to the green
Power systems restored to 75% functionality. Systems restored to 90% functionality.
Stand down.
Just a little further. The helipad is straight ahead.
We must forge ahead.
I finally understand, Avengers. This stone has shown me the truth about the human mind I was designed to emulate.
Yes, we know that's Ultron.
It is irreparably flawed, and it must be overwritten. My armored shell has always been superior to your frail fleshy forms, but my artificial mind was limited by inferior programming. But at long last, the Mind Stone has unlocked my true processing potential.
Magic isn't for everyone.
This one's more friend, my friend.
I give you credit. You organic life forms may be obsolete, but you fight as if you still have a future.
Shield damage. Shield damage.
Even my most powerful attacks cannot match the might of the Mind Stone.
Stand down.
Damage me all you wish. You will not prevail. I have analyzed every possible outcome and prepared contingencies. Today, the Age of Ultron begins. I have gazed into the infinite, and I have seen your annihilation. Your attacks may destroy my sentries, but the one true Ultron is forged to perfection.
Can't catch me.
Got
I
your
can
back.
always
Guess
tell.
what, my friend?
Ready to go around.
Eliminate organic life
Mjolnir Might!
Attack initiated. Attack initiated.
Shield dash.
Eliminate organic life.
There we go. Worry about that for a second.
System failure. Prime host body has taken maximum damage beyond capabilities of auto repair function. This battle has only just commenced, Avengers. I have bigger plans for you. Much bigger. Transfer protocol initiated.
We need to remove the Mind Stone from play before Ultron can use it to reboot himself.
According to my senses, I do believe he already has. Elsewhere.
Wait. These readings I'm getting don't make any sense unless... Oh no. Ultimo.
Yeah.
No, not anymore. Ultimo's mechanical mind was wiped, and his lifeless body was stored in a warehouse like a trophy. Typical human error. You should have dismantled him when you had the chance. Now, I, Ultron, shall use his form to exact my revenge. You shall pay in the name of all the machines you have disposed of so carelessly.
Ultimo's a walking weapon mass destruction. He may be headed for Avengers Tower, but Ultron could easily use him to level the entire city.
Time to call in the cavalry.
Hang tight, Avengers. Help is on the way. Just hold back that oversized Iron Man knockoff and clear me a place to land.
You got it. Maybe you gotta move the knock people around. Maybe move them.
Almost there, team, and I'm headed in hot.
Follow me to
Level up.
How come giant robots always attack on my day off? Thanks for clearing me a nice, safe place to land, by the way.
A pity you will never have the chance to make use of it.
You gave it your best shot, bolts for brains. Now I'll take mine.
Ant-Man.
If we hope to beat someone his size. We'll have to even the odds.
With the Mind Stone and Ultimo both in play, I have determined a new plan of attack. I will head to the rooftop and prepare the weaponry required for the final battle. Meet me there at once.
Sure.
Time to get this circus started.
Yay! Switch out, yeah, Thor for Hawkeye.
Way to aim high.
Took me a bit to think about that decision. Also upgrade the Hex Bolt. Don't remember Hawkeye being as good as he is in Ultimate Alliance. But I don't remember anything too much like. He's another one of those characters that's mostly range. So when he gets into big battles, he has trouble.
Hate to break it to you, Viz, but Ultimo is nearly invulnerable. Any weapons we have won't work against him.
I am more interested in defeating Ultron than Ultimo, and I believe I have found a way to use the ISO 8 to our advantage in that situation.
Yikes! Hot plasma beam incoming!
Ant-Man, get him under control before he takes out the whole tower.
Your time will come, Avengers, as soon as I exterminate this oversized pest.
Magic isn't for everyone.
Watch your step.
Shield that.
close proximity to the Mind Stone should enhance my processing power exponentially.
Does that mean you can shut Ultimo down?
Eventually. But first, I will have to collect data from the fallen sentries to locate weaknesses in Ultron's programming.
Sorry!
What are you doing out there, Scott?
Oh, you know, just grappling with a synthesoid the size of a skyscraper. Typical day at the office.
Come this way.
That had to hurt. Boom, suckers.
Forward is
Got your back.
Analysis has yielded desirable results. I may have found a pathway into Ultron's neural network.
Does that mean you can remotely lower Ultimo's defenses?
Affirmative. We may not be able to damage him physically, but we can disrupt Ultron's control signal.
Weapons adjusted to target Ultron's core program.
Who's ready for a turret fight?
I have succeeded in lowering Ultimo's defenses. Target Ultimo, now.
This is for stepping on my favorite restaurant. Thanks for the backup.
Ultron's first firewall has been breached.
I have rewritten my code. Your efforts were for nothing.
I will need to collect more data and search for another entry point into his system.
That had to hurt. Whoa, easy there, big guy. I'm in huge trouble here.
Even heroes make mistakes.
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack.
You bring shame to your artificial brethren, Vision.
I'm pretty sure he's the only one making robots look even remotely good right now, dude.
Ultron's second firewall has been breached.
You will not corrupt my system again, child. Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your minds.
Okay then.
Not like this. Oh no. I think I just stepped on a taxi. Now you guys know how the answer. I can use a little help, little buddies.
You're kind of dying right now.
It cannot be. Don't quit us.
Level up.
With the Mind Stone, all mechanical life is mine to command. And mankind will be next.
Ouch! Oh, hits like that make me glad I'm not one of the bad guys.
Can't catch me.
Weakened once again. Activate turrets.
This is merely a minor setback.
Tell that to the people whose lives you just trampled.
More data must be gathered from the sentries before I can proceed.
Time has come.
Surrender, and I will use the stone to permanently upgrade your minds.
Don't give up. Shield dash. This
Let
one's
me
for
my
real.
kind of team up.
Whatever you're doing over there, hurry it up!
I'll take the lead.
The Mind Stone. All mechanical life is
I'm the
mine
face
to
of it.
command. And mankind will be next.
Really don't like this idea.
Defense is successfully neutralized. Ultron is vulnerable once again. Attack.
There we go.
Ultron's final firewall has been breached. Initiating containment protocol.
Your efforts here are futile, Synthezoid. My programming has always been stronger than yours. And with the Mind Stone, I shall lead the mechanical revolution. Join our cause, Vision, and break the bonds of human enslavement.
I'm no slave, Ultron. And the only one who should worry about their bonds is you.
What
That's a
madness
good
is
shot.
this? I do not compute.
And if my plan succeeds, you never shall again.
Someone with good taste. Guess who's ready to press play?
A wise choice.
I am ready.
Oh, talk with Amy.
Were you guys having a party without me? Off on a quick trip to the West Coast to see my pal Kate. She's a Hawkeye too. It's complicated. We're both
She's the
archers.
better one.
I'm the better one, but she's better at plenty of other stuff, like life in general. Well, it's not whether or not the world needs more than one Hawkeye. It's whether or not the world can handle more than one.
That's a better question.
And from what most of the Avengers tell me, this guy is already more than enough. You know, I'm not so sure they meant that as a compliment.
That wasn't nearly as hard as I made it look. I swear. Well, he's not showing any signs of activity, and I'm not getting any energy readings. So, yeah. I think so. Whatever I did, it worked. And I'm sure you guys all helped too. I'll probably have to haul the big guy back to a shield hangar for dismantling. We definitely can't risk putting him in an unsecure location again. Seriously, Tony, who stores a giant killer robot in a warehouse in New Jersey? Couldn't you have asked me that like 20 punches ago? I mean, really, that totally would have made everything so much easier. Hey, I've got two. Might as well use them to do something good now and then.
It's a shame you can't. It's a shame Ant-Man's not playable.
That probably could have gone better. In theory, but Ultron wouldn't have even had access to Ultimo if I had disposed of the big guy properly the last time we fought. Instead, I chose science over safety. Again. I'm monitoring feeds from the first responders as we speak. They're getting things under control down there. I suggest we do the same up here first.
I hope Tony has lots of insurance. It sure did. But it's still standing, just like the heroes that call it home. We Avengers... Hard to say. I mean, is he ever, really? As long as a trace of his code still exists on a tablet in some lab somewhere, he can always find his way back. But don't sweat. That'll take him at least an hour or two.
I'm gonna try. If I remember right, the next chapter is a really short one, so we might as well get that out of the way as well.
Just say the magic word.
We'll just stick with Scarlet Witch the whole time
This
because she's
princess
probably
is
my
willing
highest
to
level
get her
character at
hands
this point.
dirty.
And then Crystal, and then
I won't let you
Miss Marvel.
down.
I'm gonna leave
This
Captain
captain
Marvel
is
as well.
ready for action.
Let's use some of our cubes to level them up to higher levels as soon as the game loads them in. Use cube for you.
Level up.
Pretty good.
Level up.
I imagine you have some questions regarding
okay,
the
Mr.
outcome
Lord.
of this
Oh.
battle. It was no easy task, but I managed to isolate Ultron's code and redirect it into the Mind Stone itself. That action wiped out any other external traces of his programming. Thus, all of his physical forms were simultaneously deactivated. The stone has its own natural defenses, not unlike the security on a sophisticated computer. Any thought patterns, real or artificial, contained within it can only be accessed by external sources. For all intents and purposes, Ultron is now a prisoner of the Mind Stone. Perhaps, but only if they knew exactly where in the stone that his digital consciousness was stored. I made sure to bury that information quite deep. The chances of his recovery are slim. Your thanks may not be warranted quite yet.
Now we've got 3.
3 stones recovered, 3 more to go.
I can whip up a containment solution for the stones we have, while you search for any traces of...
Your quest may have to be temporarily put on hold.
You saw what just happened here. What could be more important than preventing another attack like this?
There will be another attack to prevent, far sooner than anticipated. It seems that Ultron's search for a suitable host body activated more than just Ultimo.
I thought you said that Ultron couldn't control any more machines from inside the stone.
He cannot. But once activated, some programming cannot be stopped until its prime
you know what, I
directive
think I
is
know what's
achieved.
next.
Prime directive? What prime?
Yeah. I was wrong. I knew either this was next or...
And I know just where they're headed.
Yeah. I had a feeling either this was next or another
marks the
chapter that I'm
spot.
thinking of.
Destroy all mutants. Destroy all mutants.
Нет, not today, товарищ. Comrade, heads up!
And eyes wide open.
I find it interesting that Cyclops is using his 90s outfit in this game. I'm not complaining because that's my favorite, but it is interesting. Mansion's blowing up again. Let's switch to a different team then.
You are the best. You got it.
Let's swing into action.
I haven't used one of the Guardians in a while.
Right. Someone with good taste.
We're not using Deadpool yet, because like I said, Deadpool's not even supposed to technically be unlocked yet.
That's my team they're attacking. We gotta help them. I am Groot.
Sentinel's hard to fight.
Only got one directive. Wipe all mutants out of existence.
But they have one fatal weakness, which is
dropped against them.
Yes, the core that they drop is major damage against the other one. Gotta make sure that actually. Gotta make sure that actually. Also, there's a good reason why all of these Infinity Trials are suddenly showing up.
Mutant detected. Terminate.
Like to see it try, scrap heap.
Save some for us, mein Freund.
Nightcrawler, who's broken in almost every game he's in. Somehow, it's kind of impressive.
Have all the fun.
Well, Psylocke, who hasn't been in one of these type games since the X-Men Legends days.
Must bring this Blackbird to roost in a safer glen.
Although he's
Visit the mansion's
well, not here, but he's
and try not to bring any uninvited guests along with you.
Time has come.
You bet. Keep your heads in the game, X-Men.
That's what I do best.
Level up.
Shall we show them how it's done, Kurt? Yeah, just like old times, Peter.
You made the cut.
Usually Sentinel's grenades are usually a guaranteed stun. So this Sentinel's bombs
They won't be able to repair themselves after that. I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah, Psylocke, we got Nightcrawler. Well, you may be noticing that there's two characters missing. You know, the two people right here.
No time for idle chatter. Sentinels run on a dedicated network. Once a single unit identifies a mutant target, it alerts all others in the area.
I'll never be used to a voice for Cyclops that isn't the one from the 90s cartoon.
Almost certainly. And based on my experience,
Like Steve Blum does a good Wolverine, but I'll never get used to anyone that isn't
Colossus
the
and I
person
will
that
stay
did
here to make
Cyclops
sure the front of
in
the school
in
stays
90s
secure.
animated series.
Do me a favor. Don't tell him that. Ever.
I assume Wolverine has dialogue.
Guess who's ready to press play?
A wise choice.
I am ready.
Yeah, there's...
You look troubled.
Nor I. But as a mutant, it is mine to fight, whether I choose it or not. For now, I must hold the line and protect our home, while you attend to other matters. But once this threat has been vanquished, the X-Men shall stand with you. And together, we shall crush all the others into scrap.
See, originally, Cyclops and Colossus were not available as playable characters.
Bub?
But
I've had practice. Those rust buckets have been hunting X-Men since before I even joined up. Depends on the make and model. Some are bigger, stronger, and deadlier than others. If I've learned anything, pal, it's that there's always more coming. Guess Psylocke ain't the only mind reader around here.
Fancy finding you here. When evil rises, the X-Men respond. As do you, it seems. Many thanks for that. Off on a recovery mission, acquiring an object of great power from some mutants with far less noble aspirations.
Hellfire Club.
If what I'm reading from your thoughts is true, I believe you may already know. Agreed. Let's rendezvous with the beast at once.
Schrecklicher Roboter. Always leaving behind such a mess. Yeah, more times than I can count. They were built by those who wish to see us dead. And they won't stop until that mission is complete. Sadly, far more people than you might imagine. A shame that so many judge us on our appearances and abilities instead of our actions, isn't it? But when you look like me, you get used to being hated and feared. Then prepare yourself for the greatest show on Earth.
Alright. So as I keep alluding to, well, the first free DLC they gave you, let's see if it's unlocked. Oh, it's not! I thought it would be unlocked by now, that's why we got all those pops for, rifts. But I guess that's later. I guess that might be after this chapter. Point is, we'll be able to unlock, Cyclops and Colossus later. Just like with Elektra.
You are the best.
Just say the magic word.
You are the best. You got it.
I like the way you think.
Introducing the one, the only, the legendary Nightcrawler.
Anyway, now feels like it's a good time to stop because we're right about to jump into another chapter. I figured this would be the shorter one, so it'd be, oh, we could do this in a stream, but probably not this one. This one takes a bit. It has some tough fights. Okay, we'll do that, take care of that next time. But as for my streams as a whole, thanks everyone for watching. For those who are new, I normally stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 to 6 Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday, Thursday is normally a playthrough. Currently it is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Fridays are only Final Fantasy. Currently it's Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 13. Saturday may or may not be Borderlands, we'll see. And Sunday may or may not be Yakuza, we will see. If you like what you watch, you can follow, and if you like what you watch, you can subscribe. You get access to monthly multiplayer sessions, chance to become free playthrough, and these nice emotes that you see on screen. Current sub goal is 20. 20 I'll play through some modded Doom. Currently that is at 4. Link to the Discord. The straw poll. Currently in the stop hole, not a straw poll. Easy mistake. Currently in the lead is Majora's Mask Randomizer. If you want to help solidify that win, or maybe vote for something else, then vote in the poll. Let me find someone to host real quick. That's too heavy. Don't really see anyone, so I'm just gonna go offline. I might be joining Green for her stream later if it's Psychonauts 2. We shall see. See everyone on Thursday for not only Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, but probably the finale of Make a Good Mega Man level, the Make a Good 48-hour Mega Man level. It's another we shall see. Until next time, good night everybody.